state fiddling champion, Mike Cirillo. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Becky.
Pull that microphone right up there and talk right into it.
Hello, Becky.
There you go. Hi, Mike. I came across Mike as the state fiddling champion. I love a fiddle. I love country music. Mike, how'd you get to be Arizona State Fiddling Champ?
Well, it's a competition they hold in Payson, and I won it, and I also won the Arizona State Guitar Accompanist Champion also.
Wow. You are quite the accomplished musician. I have to tell you, I looked on your website.
Yes.
This guy has 2 bachelor degrees and a master's degree, too, from ASU.
Wow.
I do, yep.
And you've been playing since you were 4 years old.
Yeah, I started out playing classical, and when I was about 10, I heard a fiddle player named Lyman Keeling, who, and I heard that, and I just said, okay, that's what I want to do. That sounds a lot more fun than what I'm doing.
So, let me ask you about that real quick. You're holding a fiddle.
Yeah.
And all fiddle players or violin players call their instrument a fiddle, right?
Right.
But you play classical music on a violin, and you play country music on a fiddle, but it's the same instrument, right?
It's the same instrument. Some fiddle players will, they will use steel strings instead of gut strings. It's kind of a technical difference, but it gives a little, a different kind of sound to it. And fiddle players will sometimes use a bridge that's a little, it's a little flatter, so you can play more double stops with it.
I don't know what a double stop is.
Yeah.
Well, tell us who you brought with you today. You brought your Mike Cirillo Ensemble. Who's here?
Well, we've got Byron Lipkin on bass, and we got J.P. Escondido on guitar.
And you
All right.
you played somewhere last night.
Oh yeah,
played a gig last night?
yeah, I think we all gigged somewhere last night. We're
Okay.
all big musicians.
So
yeah.
everybody is up early just for us on
Yeah.
KTAR.
Thank you very much. Did you have plenty of coffee this morning, I bet?
Oh yeah, on the way over. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hear Arizona State Fiddling Champ and his friends Byron and JP. What are you going to play for us right now?
Well, I'm going to play a tune called Soldier's Joy.
All right. Hit it.
Very good.
Just wow. That's awesome. And you got a whole
You got an audience out here behind the glass. They were actually dancing a little bit. The folks getting in for the next show, the Rosie on the House show, the Romero family.
That's right.
Out on the other side of the glass dancing around here.
So you're going to be doing a fiddle clinic, I know, on Monday?
Yeah, Monday 6 to 7 at the music store in Mesa. JP, the guitar player here, is the owner of the music store.
Tell us exactly where it is, JP.
Good morning. That's over at a Baseline, a block east of Price, the 101 on the north side.
Okay, what time is the clinic?
6 to 7 p.m.
6 to 7 p.m. on Monday. And so
Yes.
you'll be playing, and you teach there, right, Mike?
I do, yes.
Okay, so if you want to come to the clinic, do you have to be a beginner or already
I
know a little
take
bit
any
something?
skill level, any ages.
Okay,
Right.
all right. Tell us about where all you've played. You've been all over
Oh wow,
the
I've
world.
played all over the world. I've played in Planet Hollywood in Paris. I've played in I've actually played all over Paris, Rome, Luxembourg, Hollywood, Boy, I've been everywhere. I played cruise lines. I played a
Wow.
strolling violin on cruise ships. Done just about everything.
You know, I was looking at your website, fiddlermike.com, and looking at all the different places you've played, and the fact that you've been fiddling since you were 4,
Yeah.
and you started playing with groups and professionally when you were 12.
Right, yeah, I started playing, and I went on tour with a jazz band when I was about 15, I think, is when I did my first tour, yeah.
You were still in high school. Your parents let you go?
Yes, they did. Yeah, I did have to talk to the principal and get permission, but yes, I did.
Did you take a leave from school? Or how did that work?
You know, sort of, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So you must, you obviously love playing the fiddle.
Yeah, I do, yes.
What brought you to it
Well,
at 4?
yeah, at 4. Well, I started out playing classical, and I started playing a fiddle about 10, and it was a fiddle player named Lyman Keeling that got me interested in playing the fiddle.
But what got you started playing the violin to start with at 4?
It was my mom who got me started playing the
Yeah.
violin. I played Suzuki. And then when I was maybe 11-ish, I heard Stefan Grappelli, and who I've heard several times, and that got me interested in jazz violin. And also, of course, John Luke Ponty, and that brought me into jazz and infusion and other styles.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
What do you think about kids starting to play violin right now? I know that in one of the school district where my son was in, they always would have a fiddle fest of all the different school districts bringing in the kids playing the violin at 4th and 5th and 6th grades and so forth. Is it tough to learn to play the violin right now, or is there a big demand for it, for learning to it?
The violin is a difficult instrument to play, but it's, I think, a very worthwhile instrument to learn to play. And by learning to play the violin, you develop skills, you develop a self-discipline, and you learn how to learn things by playing the violin.
You're very mathematical. I know that.
I enjoy math. I enjoy programming computers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you do that on the side, or is this a full-time
No, this is what I
thing?
do. You know, strangely enough, I actually I enjoy computer science, and math is for fun, and I enjoy playing around with things that live at the intersection of music, the arts, math, and science. I think is a very interesting area right now.
You'd be a great person to talk to the school board and the educational community
Right.
about how those all work together
Oh, they
in
do.
synchronicity so much.
Yes, they do. Music and mathematics are actually very related, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have
Can
a-
we hear another number?
Yeah,
here?
let's
We've
play
got
something
some
else.
time
Let's
here.
do that. Yeah, we're going to play a jazz tune called "Lady Be Good."
All right.
Mike Cirillo and his ensemble.
1, 2, 1, 2, 8.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The Mike Cirillo Ensemble right here live in studio at KTAR.
Tell us again where you guys are going to be playing your event that's happening tonight.
Monday.
Monday.
It'll be on Monday at the Music Store in Mesa from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the evening.
And where exactly is the music store located?
JP can tell you.
2630 West Baseline Road, Baseline 1 block east of Price, the 101. And you can also go to our website, www.the-music-store.com.
All right, very
Don't
good.
forget the
You guys
dashes.
sound
And I have
great.
a website, www.fiddlermike.com, where you can get hold of me. And if you, yeah,
All right.
You want Mike to come and play? Do you play weddings?
I will play anything.
Grave robbings.
Or
I
mitzvahs,
should,
funerals, whatever.
All right, so we're hoping to get in one more number before the show ends, but right now it's time to take a break. At 92.3 news time is 7:44.